Hello and welcome to the Present Truth Podcast. Today is Monday the 26th of August. I'm Derek, and I'd like to share a little of what has been going on in Present Truth Ministries. Our news, our testimonies, our goals and our vision. This week I have a general update to share. In Iran, we're still praying for Behnam Irani and his family. He is in good spirits in prison, although his health is still poor. Keep his family, and especially his children, in your prayers. They've been separated from their father for nearly 2 years now. For a young child, this is a great burden to bear. Keep Sister Christina in your prayers, as she needs the Lord to provide for her every need. I have a brief update from Saeed Abedini's wife. She thanks you all for your continued prayers. As we reported a few weeks ago, Brother Saeed did have hospital treatment for the problems that he suffered following mistreatment in prison. However, he is still in a great deal of pain, so remember him and his family in your prayers. We have no updates concerning Alariza, Sedian, or any of the other prisoners in Iran, but again, please remember them in your prayers. Please remember the missionary brothers who are evangelizing in Muslim countries in the Middle East. We had a recent testimony reach us of 2 young men who came to some Bible studies in a particular town. These were studies being done on the new birth and holiness. Eventually these 2 confessed their addiction to drugs and smoking, but God touched their hearts in such a way as to deliver them from these things. Pray that the Lord will encourage them to grow in the faith. I do not have their names, but the Lord knows all. Please keep the missionary brothers in your prayers as Christians, especially those who share the gospel are targets for Muslims in the countries where they are working. And finally, we have an update from Pakistan. First, I'd like to share some developments from 2 recent court cases that will help you understand the kind of pressure that our Christian brothers and sisters are living under. In the first, a Muslim cleric who had been arrested on allegations of planting false evidence on a 14-year-old girl has been released without charges. She had been charged with blasphemy following accusations that she burned a Quran. Although she was finally acquitted of these charges, the release of someone who falsely accused her could be seen as sending a message of approval to others who would make similar false charges. Which brings me to the second development I'd like to share with you. In March this year, an area of Christian homes known as Joseph Colony in Lahore, Pakistan, was attacked by a mob of Muslims acting on the assumption that a Christian had been guilty of blaspheming the Muslim religion. No home in the area was left untouched, as the crowd of rioters burnt and looted houses, attacked residents, and destroyed churches. However, just a few days ago, the police released, without charge, many of the men who were identified as being among the mob. Again, this acts as a signal to the Pakistani nation of the tolerance of religiously motivated violence against Christian and other minority religions. It's against this backdrop that our gallant brothers in this country are continuing to share the gospel of Jesus Christ. Please pray for their protection. Keep praying for Asiya Bibi, who is also in prison facing the death sentence following her earlier conviction under the same blasphemy charges I was just talking about. She has recently been moved to a higher security jail following concerns about her safety. It's reported that she faces death threats from both inside and outside the prison, and she has round-the-clock security on her cell. Keep her family in your prayers as well. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this podcast. We at Present Truth trust that you will be inspired to prayer for these things we have presented. If you would like any more information on any of these matters, please visit our website at presenttruthmn.com or email me at derek@presenttruthmn.com. God bless you, and may God bless the believers who live in the troubled places of the Middle East.